Okay, so I want to talk about the effect the comfort zone challenges have had on me so far, and where I'm currently at with how I'm feeling about them, and I suppose why I haven't done them in a little while. It's been like quite a while now. So firstly, the effects the first three challenges had on me. Without a doubt, they helped. They were amazing. They helped way more than I thought they would, and in so many ways that I never expected. Obviously, one of the main ways being confidence. I came out of my comfort zone, realized nothing goes wrong in that comfort zone, and not only that, but it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more exciting, it's a lot more thrilling not being in your comfort zone. The reason it's your comfort zone is because you're comfortable with it. So when I came out of that, I was able to experience excitements and things that I never, not that I never would have, that I never would have while I was in the comfort zone. And it was amazing. It was amazing socially. I was really eager to socialize. I was eager to meet people, to see people, like even people I knew. You know, I was eager to meet up with friends. I was eager to meet up with family, and I found myself constantly, instead of wanting to just chill at home, stick on a movie, eat some food, things like that, I felt like I kept feeling really housebound because I wanted to constantly be going from A to B to C, seeing different people, different things, having different plans, and wanting to do different stuff. Secondly, a big thing I noticed, and in an area I never expected it to really make a difference, because none of the challenges were directly aimed at this. They were all based on, apart from the eye contact and stuff, they were all based on just sort of silly things and bringing you out of your comfort zone. But when I came home from Japan. Obviously I'm in the UK now, and within a couple of days I had to ring, I think it was it might have been my phone company or something along those lines. I can't remember what it was. But prior to doing these challenges, I had a problem making phone calls. I hated it. I didn't mind, like, if I had to speak to family or friends, it wasn't so bad. I didn't get nervous or anything like that. I just couldn't be asked with the effort. But coming to the social thing I just spoke about, obviously that changed. But when it comes to being nervous on the phone, when I had to ring, like, anybody I didn't know, if I had to ring, you know, the phone company, or I don't know, a restaurant or a job or whatever it was, someone, or if I had to just ring a business, a place, and I just wanted to know what time they open and close, things like that, just simple phone calls to people that I didn't know, were really hard. Even ordering a pizza, things like that, I'd get my girlfriend to either do it or we'd do it online, because I hate making phone calls. Before even doing it, I'd be dialing the number, my heart rate would start increasing, and then before you know it, by the time the phone is ringing, I can literally just feel my chest beating, I can feel my heart in my throat. It got really intense. And then when they answer, I would sort of either stutter, or I'd talk in kind of a weird manner, a bit too over the top and stuff, because I was afraid of messing up what I was saying. I was afraid of not being heard and having to repeat myself or stuff like that. And because I was so worried, I'd end up having to repeat myself, because I'd mumble or I'd rush what I'm saying, or I wouldn't make sense because I wasn't thinking. And my phone calls were really hard and really scary for me. But as soon as, like, when I came home and I had to ring a phone company or something, it was literally a case of, I had this thing, I was there on the computer, and I was like, oh, I've got to do this, I've just got to ring them, dialed the number, rang them, put it on loudspeaker. I didn't even hold it to my face, just put it down, carried on whatever I was doing, and they answered, and I was just like, hi, yeah, just need to check this, blah de blah, whatever it was. And then I finished the call, and I remember I was speaking to the person. I was even like, they were like, hey, hi James, how are you today? And I was like, I'm great, how are you doing today? And then phone call ended, blah de blah. And then afterwards, I said to my girlfriend, I was like, whoa, I wasn't even nervous then. And then she was like, yeah, I thought so. And then I was like, whoa, that's crazy. It's literally never been like that for me, making a phone call. It's always been a scary thing. And then all of a sudden, without even realizing it, I didn't challenge myself to make a phone call and not be scared of it. I just made the phone call because I realized there's nothing to be scared of. and it was no problem, and I had a conversation with the person, I was friendly with them. I guess I kind of enjoyed it because I was being social with someone again. And that was one of the main points, that was one of the main turning points where I realised these challenges are working, even in areas, like I said, that I never expected them to affect. Another area that's changed for me is my eagerness to do stuff. Kind of like earlier when I said about wanting to be social more, but also wanting to just be active more. Like I said, I used to sort of, you know, hang around the house, I'd watch some movies, watch TV series, I'd maybe walk a dog, do things like that. But I never really was eager to constantly fill my time with just doing different things all the time. And that's exactly what happened. I wanted to be out, I wanted to be doing anything. I was literally seeing if anyone was available, even people that I don't normally hang around with, I was looking to do stuff with. And then I think a lot of these things all came down to the same sort of point. All these things were easier and they changed because I was more comfortable with myself. I was more content with myself. It wasn't that I was ashamed or embarrassed of any sort of aspect of myself. It was just that, you know, I was always wondering, what if this person's judging me, or what if this person will judge me, or what if in this situation people are looking at me, what if someone doesn't like me, what if I say the wrong thing, what if whatever, what if. It pretty much got to the point in the end where there wasn't really many what ifs. It was just, I automatically thought, this is a situation I've already made up an excuse for in the past, so I might as well be scared of it now. But then it came to the point, like I said, where I guess I was literally just more content with myself. I realised that when I was more sociable and more active and eager to just talk to people and get out there and enjoy life sort of thing, everything just sort of flowed. I didn't have to think about stuff. I didn't have to, you know, pre-assess things before I did them, which I used to do a lot. I used to overthink a lot of situations before I had to do anything. I used to go over what the conversations might be like in my head, or what might happen when I get there, where I might have to go, what I'll do if this occurs. And that all sort of just stopped. I just sort of, without realising it, took a step back. And I was just kind of cruising, and not in like a lazy way or anything like that, not like cruising like I was just bumming around not doing much. I was just content. I was just happy to do whatever I felt like doing, whether it was with other people or by myself, whatever. And then another effect this had, because of generally being more content, and I suppose then having a much more relaxed state of mind, a much more relaxed demeanour, I wasn't necessarily more lethargic or more quiet or anything like that. I was still being stupid, I was still being excitable and things like this with my friends. I was still being over the top and messing around in situations and whatnot, but inside I was just thinking about the moment. I wasn't thinking about the what ifs. And because of that, two major physical effects I found as well, apart from, you know, the not having to worry about the heart rate increasing and stuff like that, is I've been a nail biter. I've been biting my nails for as long as I can remember. I've got a vivid memory of one time when I was young, in a park with my parents, and I remember being little because I was playing in a park, and they said, I'll give you 20 quid if you can stop biting your nails for 2 weeks. And obviously I never achieved that. I never got that 20 quid because I just couldn't stop biting my nails. I've been biting my nails for years and years. And it comes down to anxiety and being anxious in situations and stuff like that, or even if I'm just thinking of stuff. And it still happens from time to time now. If I've got something I've got to do before, you know, I start biting my nails, and then because I'm biting my nails, I'm getting annoyed that I'm biting my nails, and then I bite my nails more because I'm biting my nails, and it's a vicious circle. But I realised after these comfort zones, it just sort of stopped. Now and then I might sort of just play with my nail, but it was literally just a case of I looked at my nails and I was like, whoa, I've got nails. I was like, I've never really seen my hands like this before. And because I wasn't biting my nails, it didn't cause any extra anxiety from biting my nails. So again, that just added to the calm demeanour. And then another physical thing I noticed is the sweating that comes with the anxiety, getting sweaty palms, sweaty underarms, you know, a lot of sweaty underarms throughout my whole teenage life. I remember, you know, I was always anxious about social situations, but I just didn't realize what that was at the time. I just thought I was the same as everyone else, and I just wondered how come that guy or girl or whatever is so loud and outspoken, not necessarily in a rude way, just in a confident way. But at the time, obviously, I wasn't as clued up on issues like confidence and anxiety, so I didn't know that then. And I used to go a lot of my teenage years and childhood, sort of, well, maybe not my childhood because I didn't care about then, but through my early teenage years, I used to walk around, you know, I'd constantly have my arms close by my side, and I'd wear, still like now, I kind of just got into the habit of wearing dark clothes or white clothes, nothing too pastely that would show up the sweat. And then I sort of just realised they weren't things that literally after the comfort zone I went, whoa, these things changed. It was just gradually, I was like, whoa, I used to sweat a lot, and now I don't. I still sweat, obviously, but it's literally a case of I can wear a shirt, and because that day, some days, don't get me wrong, I'm still feeling a little, maybe some days I still feel a little edgy or a little bit, you know, in my own head, things like that. But the majority of the days, I was just, like I said, I was cruising, and I'd put on a t-shirt that day, and I'd be like, oh, would I sweat through this top? And I was thinking, nah, I haven't sweat yet today. I'm chilled. I don't care about sweating. And I kind of got to the point where I was like, yeah, I don't care if I do sweat. But because I didn't care, I didn't think about it, and I didn't sweat anyway. So it literally was a case of just the way you're able to visualize, the way you're able to just put yourself out there, and even perceive yourself being put out there. It becomes that. It literally did. I was like cruising, no nail biting, no sweating, so I didn't have those issues to be anxious about. And I was eager to socialise instead of avoiding that. So it just all snowballed from there. And all this from just doing those challenges. And it wasn't because I thought, oh, I've laid on the floor, I've put my arms up in the air, made bird noises, so I ain't got to worry about this. It was literally just a case of, that was fun. I liked being myself. I liked being out loud in public, and because I realized that I enjoyed that and there was nothing to fear from it, it was easy. I just got on with it. And then that was another major thing, is that, like, who cares if people do think stuff? It's literally a case of, I don't know them, I ain't gonna see them, and if I do know them or I get to know them, that's awesome. And if I don't and they judge me, my life is carrying on a positive all the same. Their life from judging me automatically became negative. That's for them to deal with though. That's nothing to do with me. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna carry on being happy, cruising along, not sweating my tits off, not biting my nails. I'm gonna ring people and I'm gonna be like, how's the flipping hell is it going? Because it's just so much more fun that way. And it's not necessarily that these are the fun elements of life, it's that these things allow you to then notice the fun elements of life. Instead of being caught up in your thoughts, being caught up in not putting yourself into situations, and then not being able to experience these awesome areas of life, which I was, and I didn't realise, cut off from for so long, until I started doing these comfort zone challenges. So I really do implore you to do these challenges, because they seem really scary. If you have to, do it with someone else. Have someone else film you, not too far, just a couple of foot away while you lay on the floor or whatever. Just do it. I mean, if you would, you're probably thinking, oh, I'd love to do it, but, you know, I'm scared, oh, I don't know if I'd have the balls to do that. But the point is, if you had the balls to do that, you wouldn't need to do it. The fact that you are scared means that you have to do this. It is so important that you do this if you want to get the most out of life, and you want to see who you can really be. And anyway, that's enough on that part of the subject. This video's gone on a while, but I figured if you're watching this, it's because you're interested in my comfort zone challenges, so you probably wouldn't mind listening to some of this, you know, of me gibbering on. So I'm going to move on to the next bit, which is, where am I currently at? It's taken a dip in the wrong direction. Because I haven't done a comfort zone for a while now, you know, it's been probably a few months. And that was pretty much because, like I said, I got excited, I was socializing, things like that, and then I kind of just, that's how it started. I came home from Tokyo, I was seeing friends, family, I was doing stuff, and time just sort of passed by. And time was filled in a good way. But then, when that started dying off a little, I once again got into my comfort zone where I failed to recognize what was happening, which is what happened previously when you're in your comfort zone. You're in your comfort zone, you're comfortable. So you have you don't bother to question it. But then when you start realizing what could be or what was, that's when I started to question it. That's when I was like, hey, wait, I don't feel the same. I'm starting to sweat again. I'm starting to bite my nails again. I'm starting to, you know, not bother going out so much, or saying no to people instead of saying yes. So that's where I'm at now. I know I have to do another comfort zone challenge. The next comfort zone challenge is going to be high-fiving strangers. And I am scared again. I've got to the point now where I'm kind of delaying it. Week by week, I keep putting it off a little bit more. You know, maybe the weather's not right, this ain't right, I ain't got the right equipment, maybe my friends aren't available. Whatever the excuses are, I'm making them. Because, truth be told, I'm scared again. But then I've realized, you know, by being scared and thinking, oh, it's fine, I'll improve, or I'll do it eventually, that's not actually helping me. Once I've done this challenge, I'm going to be on a high. I'm going to be wanting to do this. I'm going to want to do more challenges. I'm going to want to get more videos done. I'm going to want to be more productive. It's all about getting it done. So basically now I'm the opposite to what I said, all the good points just now. I'm biting my nails, like I said. And it's making me lazy then, because I'm now in my comfort zone again. I'm now more content with chilling again, you know, watching movies, going out, doing my fitness, things like that. But I'm in my same old routine, and I'm missing out on new experiences, which I feel like I did start to get when I came home. So there's nothing left to do but to do it. Tomorrow I am going to do the next comfort zone challenge. My friend's going to come along, Craig. You might have met him. Yeah, you met him in the sunrise skate video. Links for that one there. If you haven't seen it, Craig's also got a channel called Kingin' It, which is an awesome channel. They've got almost 10,000 subscribers. It's awesome. That's the link for that one there. Just check that one out. He's going to come with me. He's still going to stay back, just do the film with me. I'm going to try and make it as on my own as possible. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. I'm scared, and what usually happens is the morning comes of the day of the challenge, and I'm like, oh shit, what excuse can I make? Can I put this off a little longer? And then eventually I do it, and then once I've done it, I'm just like, this is amazing. So that's what's to come. That's me done. That's me caught up with you. I'm so sorry I haven't done a video in a little while. But the reason for that, like I said, is this is real life. This is me progressing. I'm not just throwing out challenges out there just to entertain you folks. I want to do that as well. I want to show you what you can achieve as well. But I'm also doing this for personal growth. And on that journey, I've hit a slump. It's gonna happen. It's never always gonna be clean sailing. Did they say clean sailing or clear sailing? Well, whatever type of sailing they do, it ain't gonna be that. So that's my little slump. But at least, you know, you stay mentally strong, and you know why you got there in the first place and what you got to do to get out of it. And that's all you got to do. So until the next video, consider doing your own one. Please just go and lay on the floor for 30 seconds in 2 days time. Don't make yourself do it tomorrow, because it's too short notice. You'll be shitting yourself. But know that you're going to do it in 2 days time. That's all you got to do. Do it with a friend, anyone. Okay, get them to stand next to you while you lay down, whatever. Thank you so much for watching. If you've listened to all of this, then you obviously care. You're an absolute gem. I know I waffled on quite a bit, but I can't help it. Once I get into something, it gets detailed, and then I waffle on. Look, I'm waffling on right now. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that. That would be awesome. It would mean a lot to me. And if you have subscribed, that's fantastic. I really, really do appreciate all your support. If you can comment below, maybe let me know what you thought of some of the points I made in this, and let me know if you're going to do the challenge, or if you're thinking about doing it, and maybe we can discuss it and see how we can motivate you to do it. Please click the like button as well, because that would be awesome. That'll help this video get out there, and hopefully I can get out to more people who need some of the messages that are in this video and in my comfort zone challenge videos. Please do it, and check out my next video.